Siege.
What is up guys, it's Jordan here and welcome back to a brand new video. Today we're going to be talking about Operation Health, also known as Operation Tears of Poland, because they lost their season for this. We're going to be talking about how this will affect the player base of Siege. So this is essentially a follow-up video to my How Long Will Siege Last video. As always with these discussion videos, if you want to add your own thoughts and opinions into the comments or challenge anything that I bring up, please do so in the comments. It's always interesting to see what you guys think, but without further ado, we'll hop straight into the video. So if you guys haven't heard about Operation Health, I do suggest you go and watch my video from a few days ago. In that video I discussed everything about Operation Health and why we aren't getting any new characters or maps. But in this video we're going to be solely talking about the player base of Siege and whether or not it would decline because of Operation Health. So we're going to start off with the facts, or the negative so to speak of, because I'm going to be discussing about why it will definitely lose players because of this, and then after that we're going to be discussing a few things why I think it's actually going to be a good thing and why it won't be too bad. So if you guys are completely pro this DLC, don't worry, the second half of the video is going to be positives. So we're going to start off with negatives, which is yes, we are definitely going to lose a lot of players because of Operation Health, and that is solely because some people do need new content to be engaged in the game. Not everyone gets hooked on a game just the way it is, and the new content keeps them coming back. As well as that, in relation to what I just said, when a new DLC drops, a lot of players come back to try out the new operators and they stick with the game for maybe a month or two because of the new DLC. So we're not going to get those players coming back that you would normally get, and a lot of people are also going to lose interest because it's going to be 6 months without new content, which is a very long time to wait for anything to happen with Siege. In terms of the player count and how badly it's going to drop, it's going to be impossible to say. Judging by all the comment and Reddit posts that I've seen, I would say it's going to be a significant amount of people that are going to be disappointed and definitely take an initial break from Siege. So like now for the next month maybe is going to be when the initial group of people stop playing, because the news has just dropped that we're not getting any DLCs. Some people are going to stop playing just because they don't want to play anymore because it's going to be boring. Others are going to stop playing in protest of not having any new content. So it's definitely going to be an initial drop in Siege quite hugely. The problem with this is that at the moment the matchmaking hasn't been fixed, so there is a potential that the queue times of Siege could really go up for the next couple of weeks just because we're losing a lot of players and we've still got the broken matchmaking system. But this leads me on to the good part and why it's not going to be that noticeable once we get past the initial drop in players. Now the first thing to note is that Siege is still a very popular game and is still growing massively. That means there are lots of new people that have yet to experience the game at all, and for those, not having any content for another 3 months isn't a problem because they haven't experienced all of the previous content that we've all been playing for a very long time. This means there's going to be still lots of players coming in and trying out the game for the first time, which is going to even out the players leaving the game a little bit, because we're going to have some joining, we're going to have some leaving, probably more leaving, but it's still going to be evened out slightly. The even better news is the one-step matchmaking system that will be coming into effect. This means much faster queue times, which although it doesn't actually necessarily mean we're going to have more players, it means that it's going to find games for you quicker and easier and be able to match you with players a lot more efficiently, meaning there's a lower chance of you noticing the drop in players because you will still be getting into games a lot quicker than you're expecting to, normally from obviously our previous matchmaking system being quite bad. So overall, when you combine these two things, Siege is going to be absolutely fine if you're still looking to play it. Yes, obviously there's still problems with Siege and it's still annoying that we're not getting any content, but you're still going to be able to find games, you're going to be able to find games quicker and easier than before. And as well as this, many players will come back to Siege, maybe in a few weeks, months, or when the next DLC drops. Even if Ubisoft do make some questionable decisions in the eyes of many, it is still a very solid game and people enjoy it, and it's not all about what goes on behind the scenes. Sometimes you just need to take the game for what it is, and if you enjoy playing it, then just enjoy it. You don't always need to know what's going on behind the scenes, and if you can get into a game quickly, which hopefully we will be able to with the one-step matchmaking, then it doesn't matter. Just have fun with the game, enjoy it. If you like it, that's fine. If you're bored of it, take a break. It really doesn't matter. At the end of the day, Siege will definitely still be going on for quite a while, and this is just a bump in the road, which, let's be honest, every game has at some point. Look at CSGO for instance. There was a time when that game was basically dead, and then Valve managed to revive it massively, and now it's a huge game. So just because there's a bump in the road doesn't mean it's too major for Siege. Yes, Ubisoft can be questionable. Yes, their support is nah at times, and I know I'm countering what I said before, but at the end of the day, guys, at least they're doing what is right, because this DLC is needed. I still believe firmly that it should have been done sooner. I still think the bugs have taken way too long to fix, but at least Ubisoft are recognizing it and actually fixing it. The way they handle things could be a lot better. The communication with the community could have been better, and they should have told us this sooner. However, I am glad that it's getting sorted, and in another video tomorrow or the day after, I'll be discussing my opinion on Operation Health even more, so keep an eye out for that one. But anyway guys, that is all for this video. Let me know in the comments what you guys think. Just to let you know as well, I will be streaming this Wednesday. Normally I stream on Saturday, but for this week I'm going to be streaming on Wednesday and Saturday, so if you guys want to come join the stream, that would be awesome. If you did enjoy this video, then do smack that like button and subscribe for some more awesome Siege content, and I will see you guys in the next one.